What's going on, everyone? Today we are analyzing Super Junior's Burn the Floor. Hopefully you guys have already seen the reaction video. Let's get started. Here we go. I love this idea. I love the movement. There's something I'm not too sure about. Maybe just from the filming aspect. Definitely looks like it maybe. That's what I was about to say. But it looks like this was filmed on a wide lens. I kind of would have liked, this is not even commenting on the dance anymore. Maybe if this was like closer to the hand. I want the intimacy of the hands. Or maybe even just do like a shot of looking up at them. So maybe put this glass thing. This is already pretty awkward, but maybe put this on like on the surface, and then this front part on glass, so they can film looking up, so they can see the hands maybe or the shadows. This is just like me adding shit after the fact. I know this is probably filmed, and you know who the fuck am I? But this is just like my thoughts because I love this idea. I think it's really cool with the silhouettes. I absolutely love this idea, like I'm saying, but I just really want more because there's so much negative space here. I would have just much rather just. I think they're trying to fill the, like, make sure it fills up so that you can see all of them. This I even kind of like even more because now you see it's like it feels more intimate and like it's reaching towards you. Now I'm just like talking about like the framing and shit. Love that. Like just really playing with the shadows. Love that with the. This is like simple. Like, again, like just playing with the light and. This is like a great display and clever use of light. These things are bright, so the fact that he's staring into it and like still be in character is like props. Oh, so it is one of those like full-on hand lights, not just a finger light. That's so cool, man. Great block. That's what I mean by like great uses of floor. Just that, like whoop. Because clearly that the front is now changing in the orientation, and this setup is just fantastic. Hold on, was there a cut? Bam. So the highlight. That's cool. Okay, can I please? Because I know I mentioned a lot of Final Fantasy references, but he really does look like a Final Fantasy character, and the fact that their battle stance looks like they're not, it looks like they're bouncing back and forth in a battle stance. It's a great example of like not complex choreography, but it still works really well because the movements are. Look how big the movements are. Look, bam, extended. Still fun for the camera. It's not crazy intricate. And then sell the sex appeal with the body rolls. Bam. Another little lunge. Boom. More big movements. I think there's like a subtle shrug right there. Yeah. So the movements are bigger, which is fantastic for the camera and for on stage, especially for people who are watching from afar. I fucked with me. Nice. That was nice. I didn't notice that. Again, really great use of the lighting because it forces your eye to be where they want you to see it. Okay, but a simple like boom. Now you see he's singing, and then showing the focus on the pitter patter on the feet of a, and then while that's happening, the focus is still on him. Again, great use of the floor. Ooh, again. This is great, man. Like the light, like the focus on him, bam, then explodes out. This is. Whoever conceptualized this is genius. Love that. Love this ripple, so good. That looks so good, like from that, after that ripple, bam. I really wish they did this choreography just in the dark because the movement is so big. Just this, all that. I would have loved to see this in the dark. The catch with that is now if it's all in the dark, you'll because there's lights, you'll easily see whose angle is a little off. Obviously, at this point, you want to be able to see the whole group do their thing. Someone on chat just said it's Iron Man. Iron Man's dance crew. That part, okay, for that, I kind of wish that they cut, because to bring that into focus, because I think right now they're filming in a wide, so that way you can, all their movements and their placements and their blocking, they seem larger than life. But for this, for that push in, but then cut to probably like maybe 30 or 50, one of those. So that way we can actually get like really up close and personal, really full in to this, to play with that, and maybe just increase the contrast, and then highlights, give it a little bit of that glow, and then darken it up a little bit more, darken the shadows a little bit more, so we can get really up close and personal on that. So as here, and then they probably, I wish they would have cut into that closer. Again, just so I can see those shapes more. Because the hands, it's like, this is small, man. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Because I feel like that was so short-lived, I would have loved to live in that moment for a little longer, because that is cool. And a lot of extra stuff with the video here. That part is cool. It's such a powerful ending. Not a cut. That was a cut. Look at that right there. That looks like a cut too. Yeah, that definitely looks like a cut. Or is that undercranked? I don't know if it's undercranked or overcranked or something, but whatever it is, there's a part here to make the movement more impactful. See that? Instead of showing you the whole motion of the arm swinging, they cut it to here to make it feel more like a hit. Bam! I think they cut it. I don't know if that's actually cut, but I'm just looking at how the hair placement, there should, and the feet placement right there, two different takes, and the light placement. So what they did here is like boom, cut the rest of that, boom, and then bam, so they can hit that harder. Bam. See how much more impactful that was? Because it snapped right into the motion. But yeah, that was cool. This was a lot of fun. This has been on my list for a long time. I love the use of the lights, great blocking, clever use of lighting with the whole performance. So it's definitely, like I said, the choreography is not complex, but definitely difficult. Because especially if like if your hand angle is different and reveals a little light, it can completely mess up the illusion. Okay, so let's hop on to a performance video. All right, so that's it. If you want more, head on over here and do all the things, watch more. And if you want early access and if you want a request, make sure you become a patron. That's the only way I'm going to be handling requests. Links down below. See you next time.